Yo, we back up in this thing, man, off this little hiatus that we was on like we was last time. You know how it go. It's your boy, host with the most, Mr. Terrence right here. You know what I'm saying? We got the co-host going back in this thing right here, Mr. TEZ. What's going on, Ted?
Oh, we good, bro. We good.
Yo, we got the young gun in the building,
You know it.
Mr. FOE himself.
We already in the building.
Yeah, boy, D White in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, this is Sipp City Podcast once again. Hey, look, it's been a minute, man. We ain't really had a whole lot of shit going on like what we needed to, but we back. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, man. What's been up with you guys, man? What y'all been up to?
You know, just ain't nothing slow for the pole. We just chilling. Man, I really been doing a whole lot of shit, man. Got so much shit going on when it comes to going here, going there, and doing all type of crazy shit. Yeah, so I just been on the move. So I know y'all been waiting to see this shit. Sorry for the wait, you know. So we back now, though. We back at it.
Oh hell yeah, man.
We back at it like a crack addict or some shit like that. You know how we do.
That nigga said back at it like a crack addict.
You know, I just got, I ain't been locked up, but my mind been locked.
You say your mind been locked, nigga?
Yeah, you know.
What type of shit is that?
What the hell got your mind locked up?
I'm trying to figure out.
It's just mental fog, you know.
A mental fog.
Yeah, I think it had to do with my diet.
Your diet.
Yeah, I've been researching a lot on that, so you know. So what you learned? You know what I'm saying? What you done found out?
Yeah, tell me a little something.
Gotta stop eating late at night. And I just ate. Now you want to tell me? And drinking late at night. Night? With the what's in your hand right? What's on your table right now? This is not drinking. This is just like partaking. I'm talking about the heavy stuff.
That nigga said this is like partaking. This ain't drinking. That shit is fucking hilarious.
I'm talking about the heavy stuff. You know the heavy stuff. It. Okay, for this shit pretty heavy now. No. Well, I ain't open that motherfucker up yet. I'm talking about that stuff that stick with you to the next day.
Shit, that's all alcohol, nigga. You partake of too much of it, shit, you fucked up.
Fucked off.
Hell yeah, man. Listen, man. Shit, just to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, do a little promoting for a second, you know. We ain't really got the sponsors in there yet, but I want to shoot a shout out to my cousin, man. She doing a lot of shit with the cosmetics and you know, the facial creams and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Help to get your skin right.
Right.
Miss Angela Robinson.
Y'all know y'all need that shit cause y'all ugly. Y'all need that shit. Holla at Miss Angela, man.
I'm telling you, man.
She gonna make you look better cause you know you're ugly. Get yourself together, man.
You know what I'm saying? She doing a little thing with this little company called Lime Life. You know what I'm saying? She doing some shit. She hit a nigga out with some shit to try to help the skin. You know what I'm saying? So I finally got it in the mail. So we're gonna check it out and see what it's talking about.
What's the name of it again?
Shit, man. I don't really know the name of it like that, but the name of the company that she doing for is Lime Life.
Lime Life. If you ugly, cosmetics. Hit up Lime Life, man. These folks try to help y'all look better.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Look at
you got some. You say you got some?
Not the cosmetics, nigga. It's some motherfucking men shit to help with your skin, brother.
Okay, I mean.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Try to get some of these motherfucking goddamn little bumps and shit out of my face or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay looking good, man. You know how I go? You know what I'm saying? Hit her up on the Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Lime with A Robertson. You know what I'm saying? Hit her up on the Instagram, Life with A Robertson. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hit her page up, man. She hit you up with some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But
support all small business.
Oh yeah, man, we got to, man. Especially, man, you know what I'm saying, this young black woman, man, trying to do something good for herself. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that woman, man. Shout out to her.
But I also got to promote our own shit. We've been talking about it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Sipp City Podcast merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You see the Sipp City hat right here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna stand up for a second because you're gonna see the Sipp City T-shirt. Y'all see it? Boom. Sipp City, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sipp City product. You know what I'm saying? Sipp City products right here coming straight out of the household. You know what I mean?
Right.
Household for the motherfucking watch for. You dig?
I got my motherfucking shirt on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna model yours too?
Man, hell no. But if y'all fucking with us, man, y'all support us, man. Get these t-shirts, man. They going for a real little nut. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to tax nobody. We ain't trying to empty nobody's pockets. We just, you know what I'm saying, trying to get our name out there. You know,
support.
Yeah, support, man. We need.
We start from the bottom with this shit, so we coming on up. We trying to do a little something different.
That's it.
You know, trying to do a little something different.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying, to hit the little first topic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think about this Antonio Brown shit going down, man? This nigga is wilding from my perspective, man.
On the little lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, we really can't really just jump to a conclusion till the facts come out, you know what I'm saying? They still doing their investigation on that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So we really can't speak on, you know what I'm saying, open cases and shit like that. But as far as him, you know what I'm saying, him and his team conduct and personal behavior, you know what I'm saying, my perspective is he ain't really doing nothing that's just that bad, you feel me? Like,
oh yeah,
what really did he do that was just like, you know what I'm saying, like,
the question is, from way I get it, is you was a owner of a team,
right?
Would you want Antonio Brown on your team and in your locker room?
100%.
Okay then.
Oh yeah, like if I was the owner of an NFL team, for a talent perspective, yeah, I want Antonio Brown because nigga's a great talent, man. You know,
one of a kind type talent.
Oh yeah, man, that motherfucker, he awesome. Now, one thing about it, now in my locker room, I don't know if I want a nigga in that motherfucker going live on Facebook while the coach and shit talking like that, you know what I'm saying? Putting out private conversations and shit like that, man. That's kind of like that motherfucking shit that happened with the Lakers and Kobe at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes nigga gotta learn how to say, hey, leave that social media shit where it's at. You know what I mean? But, and just really keep everything in-house like it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
True, I can feel that, but if what was shown, was it anything that was detrimental? That's my next thing.
And what's wrong with him, you know what I'm saying, expressing how he feel? You feel what I'm saying? Because when it's on the flip side and coaches, general managers put their statement out on how they feel about him, that's cool.
It's all good.
But when he put out his message on how he feel about how the team is running, all of a sudden he the bad guy, you feel me? So it's kind of like a double standard when it comes to players, because like the media, they want to critique you, but they don't want to get critiqued though. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to talk about their ass, you feel me?
Basically, they want you to toe the line,
right? And you ain't gonna you ain't supposed to be doing it, but this the only way a motherfucker can really see my perspective on how this shit so fucked up. Because if I just come out with this shit like, man, this organization ain't being ran right. They got Big Ben. He untouchable. You know what I'm saying? He could do whatever he want to do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big Ben. He was so, you know what I'm saying, he was so protected by that organization. And Antonio Brown just felt like, you know, if you say I'm your guy, shit, show me. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm your guy. You feel me? But like he said in his interview, like the owner, Jim, they don't even know I've been with you 9 years. You don't even know my kids. And nothing like that.
And Big Ben is not scandal free himself.
Damn, like a Big
so
Ben.
How can he point the finger at anyone?
At anybody, or even the Steelers organization, by knowing that, okay, my quarterback I got for my franchise, right, has done these alleged things, right, has brought negative attention to my organization, and I just turned a blind eye to this. You feel me?
And man, even defended him.
Right. So with this Antonio Brown situation, he feel like ain't nobody have his back. You feel me? So that's a fucked up place to be in as a grown man, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like, okay, I'm putting it all on the line for these folks, but these folks don't got my back at all, you know what I'm saying? These folks, they're just like in your job, you know what I'm saying? You giving it all you got at the job, but they really don't give a fuck about it.
They're just gonna tell you all the time, you know, they're gonna let you go so far,
right? You been
but at the end of the day, they gonna let you know how they really feel when it comes down to it, and that goes for any other. I'm just gonna put it out. You know, that just go for any other a black man in the league. Mm-hmm. They're gonna really use you until they get tired of you, and then they'll throw you to the wolves.
And that's what I like about, you know what I'm saying, the Ezekiel Elliott situation when he was doing his thing, trying to get his money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get your money.
It's time for these players to really realize their value.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, that's all Antonio Brown wanted, was to feel appreciated. You feel me? Like, I'm bending over backwards for you. Just recognize that.
Yeah.
Just make me feel like, okay, you see the hard work I'm putting in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people like Big Ben don't even work out with us. He don't even fucking work out with us. So you telling me that you got the audacity to blame me in public on some shit that you fucked up on, but when I do this shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm the bad. You know, it just was a double standard, and I can kind of understand his point of view, even though he handled some shit. You know what I'm saying, and I would have probably handled some shit in a different situation, in a different way, but that's him.
I think the question is there a difference between, because I feel like Antonio Brown or Ezekiel Elliott or any of these guys that's in that position to get that big paycheck, they feel privileged, right? We're not allowed to feel privilege.
Right. Do they really feel privileged, or do they feel
they feel like, okay, it ain't about feeling lucky. They know it ain't luck, because they know that they better.
But it does come a point where you want to feel privileged also. You want to be able to do and express how you feel, or not have that stigma behind it, because you'll see it yourself. It's totally different. You go to the grocery store, you'll see a little white kid, you'll see a little black kid.
Right.
That little white kid will run around that store like they own that store. Mm-hmm. The little black kid, he may want to run around that store, but he's gonna get chastised.
Why though?
Either by, us, because we're gonna say no,
or the employee.
You learn how to don't run around these folks store like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, why
I feel like we should.
But no, why would we stop the little black kid from running around the store?
Because that's that mentality that has been bestowed upon us coming up. Know how to act when you go somewhere.
Okay, I got a question.
So you never feel like you are privileged enough to, they let them do that. Because they feel like, hey, you privileged enough to be able to do that and get away with it.
But I got a question since you brought that up. Like, have y'all ever heard the term white privilege?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
What is white privilege?
It's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
So what's wrong when we want privilege though? You know what I'm saying? Why is it
such a bad thing?
Why should we feel like, we stepping outside our, you know what I'm saying, our boundaries, or we stepping outside like the zone that we supposed to be in when we want a little privilege that we actually earn though?
Yeah.
Listen, them people, they're making billions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't caught not one ball. Mm-hmm. Don't probably even know nothing about football.
Right.
I ain't never probably even
played football.
You know what I'm saying? Probably don't even care if they win or lose.
Yeah. Because they're getting a check.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with this guy that's out here breaking his back for you? Just want to feel a little privilege. Like, I just don't understand. Like, because it's just how we operate. You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing you do when you accomplish one of your goals, or some big happen in your life? You want to celebrate. Of course, you want to. That's a part of feeling privileged. You want to go out and goddamn with your chest out a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I don't see nothing wrong.
So, is there a such thing as black privilege? We know there's a such thing as white privilege. We see it every day. Is there a such thing as black privilege?
It is.
I would agree.
It is a such thing as black privilege, but let me tell you the difference.
But now, wait a minute. Hold up. But can recognize black privilege, but do they recognize?
I was just finna touch upon it. I was just finna say, black privilege is looked down upon.
Is it really looked down upon?
It's looked down upon because it just like I say, you see a dude with some money, and the first thing he do is go buy him an expensive car, and people look at why he gonna buy that car?
Mm-hmm.
That's his privilege. He is privileged enough to go buy that $1 million car.
Mm-hmm.
So other people look down upon it. Look at him. He just like the rest of these niggas. As soon as they get them some money, they want to go buy all this dumb shit. That's his privilege. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got the right.
He got the right. But when white people, white privilege, they go buy whatever the fuck they want to buy. It's okay. They look. You know what I'm saying?
He made a good investment. He's got good resale value.
Right. It's looked down upon. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just do it a different way. Like you see black people. You know what I'm saying?
We the world's worst. We the world's worst that hate on each other. That just like if I decide to go buy me some rims, I know right off the top the rims on my car ain't gonna add no value. But it's not about whether it's going to add value or the resale value at this point. It's just about me feeling good about
when you go outside and look at your motherfucking car. You're like, oh,
but now what value can you place on that feeling that you get yourself for you did something for yourself for once? Maybe that may be the only thing you ever bought outside like that.
Well, now I wouldn't say the value. I wouldn't say the rims wouldn't place a value within a certain situation. I would say that it placed a value on how you feel about yourself. It's a self-esteem value.
That's correct. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's saying what he's saying is, you know, he don't give a fuck about the value of the rims or the value of this car. He just care about the value of his self-happiness. You feel me?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How it make you feel? What do you get?
And can you put a price on it? Can you put a price on your happiness?
No, I wouldn't say you couldn't put a price on it. I wouldn't say you could. I would say that a lot of people do put a price on happiness because they feel like most people. I'm speaking of most people when I say this. I think most people actually place a monetary value on their happiness, not a internal value on their happiness.
Right.
You know, you got some people that's out here that's happy just where they are. You know what I'm saying? They get their little bit and they go on about their way.
Right.
You know, that makes them happy. Then you got some out here that want more. They want the light. They want the shine.
What about the ones that's out here living outside their means though?
That's part of it. I have nothing to do with that.
Well,
I have nothing to do with that. If you living outside of your means and that's what make you happy, then fine. By all means, keep living outside your means. But you know it's gonna probably eventually catch up with you, or you may get something that can help you catch up. But I'm not gonna judge you for living outside your means, unless you living outside your means, but you always trying to scheme or trying to get somebody or begging to try to keep up, with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Long as you handling your own shit and you living outside your means, because it's a lot. Most times that's what happens. We end up living outside of our means. You always make that point of saying when we get a promotion or we get go up the ladder, instead of staying where we was at, you see what I'm saying, as far as what we got, and let that other, you see what I'm saying,
transpire or
transpire and be that extra. Mm-hmm. No, when we move up another peg. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We can't be satisfied with the Honda Accord when we get that raise. We got to go on and get the Benz, or we can't be satisfied with the 3-bedroom house. You know, we're gonna go on and get the 5 and the 3-car garage, and all it is we trying to look like we successful. Right. We're trying to look like what we see portrayed a lot of times on TV and in these videos and things.
And let me put this on y'all mind real quick, because I know we always bring up education.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like half the shit that they taught us in school
transfers?
No, that bullshit could be substituted for like finance classes, and that would be. Do you think that would be like way more beneficial in the black community if we had like maybe instead of 3-4 years of fucking world geography or you really don't need 1 year of that shit or U.S. history or that bullshit that ain't gonna help you with shit. How about 3-4 years of finance?
Life courses.
Like some shit like that. You feel me? Cause like you in school for 12 years. On the average people go
just
to school
on the basic. You in school
on the
for
basic,
12 years.
You go to school for 12 years. And I can honestly say, like when I was in school, I did have it was an accounting class, but it wasn't a finance class. They didn't teach you about finance. I think that would be way more beneficial in the black community if we all learned about finances.
Because we do not.
Because we are very ignorant when it comes to finances, and it's so many ways to like invest, make your money make money for you, and just so many different tricks to the trade that we just do not know.
Don't know.
We are very ignorant to that fact because of like.
But
we're just not taught that.
But now let me ask you this:
it's nobody's fault. It's not my fault. It's not our parents' fault because our parents weren't taught. Our grandparents were not taught.
True.
We learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? We kind of learning. We catching up on the shit now because we got, you know what I'm saying, the internet and all this shit, and we kind of learning about word of mouth, but we don't have like structure in the shit.
Right.
I think it should be structured like.
Versus you going to do calculus
and that dumbass shit,
and you feel like this is not what I'm gonna use.
But if you are a math major and math is something that you want to take seriously, then of course calculus will help you.
Right.
But if not, if I'm a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about no damn calculus, it's not gonna help me at all.
Then I'm gonna end up working
because I took pre-calculus. I ain't did no calculus since I've been out that motherfucker. Right. I'm gonna be real.
Right.
But I wish one of these celebrities would just shed light on this shit instead of shedding light on so much negativity. You know what I'm saying? They always shedding light on the problems. On the problem is always awareness. We want you to be aware of the problem. Awareness. Okay, I'm aware of the problem. So what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
What's the solution?
So I am aware of the problem. Okay, bam. The problem is we are financially illiterate.
I would agree.
So what's the solution?
The solution is like one solution that you brought up would be to start teaching finances within the educational system.
But guess what? That's not gonna happen because they want us to stay behind. They don't want us to catch up. But why not? Okay, let's see. LeBron James open up a school. Why can't one of these celebrities just open up a little community center where kids or teenagers can just come out and just learn about finances?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily just put it on celebrities. I would say, why not take something as the platform that we have right now and just start teaching finances?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
we could. That would, you know what I'm saying, be a start. But it would be way more effective for the motherfuckers who out here trying to spread awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be more effective if they did the shit because they out here. Okay.
They got more of an eye on what you saying.
They got a bigger platform.
They got a bigger platform, and plus they stressing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They stress awareness. Okay. Now,
and then you got a lot of them that are trying to do good things. I'm not gonna down all of them, you know, but I think as far as overall, it could be a lot more. I feel like if you got one person over here, like you say, LeBron James open up a school. I mean, why not? 10 of them come together and
that's what I'm getting at. That's why I was just gonna
schools.
say, like, no matter what you were just saying, I was just gonna pick it back and say I always feel like they could do more because, like, I'm gonna share a little small story with y'all. You know, the little story that came out about Kawhi Leonard giving out all them goddamn book bags. And I got crucified on the internet because you know what I'm saying? I just put my opinion out there and was like, shit, that ain't shit. What the fuck they gonna do? What the fuck is that? Right. Because he got prayed. Oh, Kawhi Leonard, give him back to the community. He gave away $1 million book bags. What the fuck they post? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I get that point because it's like putting a community center in the heart of the hood, but yet you ain't down there to participate within the community. So it's like, oh, I can build this center and put my name on it, but what is that center?
What am I contributing to it?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you educating people with this, or you bringing about, you know, different avenues or ways for people to make it better for themselves? Right. Now, one quote I seen, and I really agree with this quote. One thing that we really need to stop doing as black people is telling our kids that all you could be is a ball player.
Oh, absolutely.
I really think that we need to stop that.
But I also agree that we need to stop looking at celebrities and waiting on them to push the envelope for us.
Right, but
we can't do that. Now, my biggest gripe with any celebrity, and she's been a celebrity for years and years and years, one of the richest black women in the world, Oprah. She from right up the street, Kosciuszko, Mississippi.
Yeah.
And you always see her on TV giving away cars and and all this and that. But what have you done for? And she probably has done a lot, you know what I'm saying. But a lot of them do stuff that you don't hear about. But I'm just talking about. I know for a fact, and I know people from Kosciuszko, and they ain't got to. You know, once you're a big celebrity like that, she worth what, $2-3 billion.
Right.
Okay. You know you can have a great impact on a lot of people. I mean, if I was worth $2-3 billion right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to impact a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
But watch this though. This the pushback, because she has impacted a lot of people. It's just been in Africa. Well, she's built schools. She's built different communities in Africa. And now a lot of people will say, "Oh well, that's not affecting us here." It's not affecting us here, but she does do her due diligence as far as a community. I'm not saying it's just particularly our community, but you look at somebody like Akon. Akon went over there back to his home, and he basically like put electricity in Africa to be able to light up Africa.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. But now this is one thing people don't understand about that whole dynamic. You will hear a lot of celebrities going over there doing things for Africa. Opening up schools and doing different things like that in Africa. Why don't they do those things here? Wait a minute, let me just finish. It's because of the powers that be. They don't want you to help bring your people out of this struggle. You can go over there and do all the good you want. We'll pat you on the back and this and that. But once you start trying to help your own people here, they got a problem with that. They don't want you to bring you up. Yeah, they're going to
devalue everything.
Oprah is one of the ones that she's gotten all this high esteem, but they will chop you down so fast it'll make your head spin.
Well,
if they want you, once that media and this, I don't know who gets to you and breaks you down, but we look at I can name countless black people that have made it and get broken down so fast. Bill Cosby, prime example. You know what I'm saying?
But now you gotta realize Bill Cosby was allegedly drugging bitches.
Allegedly. They
can
put anything on you at any time. Look at how they did the Black Panthers, man.
Look at what
these guys wasn't did nothing.
That's true.
He was probably drugging bitches that was asking for drugs.
Well, I wouldn't even necessarily say he was drugging bitches. I just feel like that they was just partying.
That's what I'm saying. He was doing it in that era was when partying and drugging was at an all-time high.
Right. I would agree with that point. And then look at it, they got him 30.
Everybody was getting high. Later? Everybody was getting high. Look at all your your big time musicians from back in that time, all of them was on drugs.
Well, now that's
every one of them was on drugs.
Have y'all heard about the and it was something that I heard about here earlier today about the company that makes Oxycontin. They're willing to settle out of court for $12 billion for all people that got hooked on the opioids that had to do with Oxycontin.
That settlement is bullshit. You know why? Because that $12 billion ain't gonna get to the people's hands that was affected by it. Because if they get them some bitches and they got their money, they gonna go probably buy some more goddamn Oxycontin. But that's just irrelevant. But the thing, what I'm saying is anytime they have one of those class action settlements, the motherfuckers who get the benefit from it is the damn lawyers.
Well, you got that, but you know that's a part of the game. That's a part of the system.
And think, man, that $12 billion that they willing to settle for, ain't even a fucking lump or a scratch to what the fuck they done made off this shit.
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? What you said, 12 million, 12 billion.
Billion.
Oh, they rich as fuck.
If
you willing to settle for 12 billion, that means
look at what you done.
Look at what you done made.
Come on now.
Now I would say this right here, and it was something I can put out there that I got from you know what I'm saying, the king of the South, Tip. Mm-hmm. He was like, shit, motherfucker ain't gave a motherfucker shit. They were hooked on crack,
and ain't planning on it.
Right.
And don't get me started on.
Well,
my big subject, you know, I'll hit this subject at any given time, at any moment.
Well,
and that's restitution. So,
yeah, that nigga said restitution. But no, like, for real though, man. Like on some real shit though, like I see both sides of the spectrum. You know, you got people that's like, hey, you know what I'm saying, we fucked up out here, we need help. Then you got the other side of the spectrum out here. We know you fucked up when you need help, but we ain't gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna give you the help because we ain't gonna relinquish what the fuck we giving you that makes you where you need to have help.
And this is the point I was trying to make about the celebrities, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in no position, I never will be in a position to tell a motherfucker what to do with their money,
right?
Or with they, you know what I'm saying, with their platform, or with, you know what I'm saying, with their influence, because that's your choice. But my thing is, if you gonna do it, we need to keep pressure on these motherfuckers that's gonna do it, because is it coming from a good place? Like I'm gonna bring up the book bag situation. Mm-hmm. Okay, you out here portraying, okay, I want to help the community, but you just signed a humongous contract.
Right.
And you give away book bag. I know niggas in the hood. I know fucking dope boys that do that shit. They do a back to school giveaway, and goddamn give away some book bag.
Right.
That was my point. I'm like, that ain't nothing.
Right.
That's not shit.
Right.
You giving away some book bag? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a book bag?
Well, I think a lot of that comes from
because think about if you were really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You can at least get your child a book bag.
Yeah. Something.
A little $3 book bag, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, book bag. I mean, I feel like that's a basic step, because I got one of my homeboys. He's been doing it for like the last, 4 or 5 years. You know, Jacob B. He started Kids Over Everything. In our hometown, and he been giving, he getting thousands of kids and coming out and having, football players and little rappers and everything coming, signing autographs, making it a big deal in that little community. So I know what you're saying. He got to be doing more than book bags.
But this my point. Like, if you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying. If you gonna portray that you out here trying to help people, actually help people. You feel me?
True. And I think he probably doing more than that, because this guy, he ain't on no type of, I think he still got the same truck that he had when
you talking about the car.
That's what they say.
The old school car. He got more than that.
You know what
I'm saying? I don't know. Dennis Rodman kept that same truck.
Dennis Rodman is like
spending his money on dresses and shit.
Yeah, like his motherfucker Like
he was on some old.
He was on some more type shit, but still.
And then but
he could have went and bought whatever he wanted.
What makes it so much more serious for me because like he from that area. You feel me? Kawhi is from LA, from that area, and he was doing it in his community, which is cool, but I felt like it was more of something that the team put him up to. Because when I looked at it, I seen that he was giving away LA Clippers book bags.
Mm-hmm. So it probably was something that the Clippers just put out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you be over this, you know what I'm saying? Or we gonna let you know what I'm saying? It's always shit they do. It's all a part of politics. Your agent put you up to shit like that. Okay, you gotta realize this public event and make yourself look good, like you really give a fuck when you know you really don't give a fuck. You feel me? You give away, but they were like they made it seem like it was 1 million book bags. They make it seem like he came out of his pocket. Okay, let's say he came out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
1 million book bags. Let's just pretend that he spent $1 for every book bag.
That's $1 million tax.
That's $1 million. So you telling me you got $1 million? Okay, bam. Let's say Ted. Okay, I got $1 million. I'm gonna take this $1 million. I'm gonna find a way to get back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
You think you don't think you could have think of nothing better to do
than just some book bags?
Y'all get my point? Yeah. Let's say he spent $3 for every book bag. That's $3 million.
Yeah.
So that means you sat to the side and said, "I'm gonna take this $3 million. I'm gonna use this to give back to the community." Okay, what can I do? I can give away book bags.
What about your boy? Serious? What about your boy though? Oh, he probably been out of the league. Ooh, how long he been out of the league? Probably 7-8 years, maybe even longer. Warwick Dunn, that he has built. I don't know. I may be stretching the number. He's built hundreds of Habitat for Humanity houses off his own. From what I know, off his own dime.
That's something he's very passionate about.
Because that's what he came up through. He was fortunate enough to, his family came up like that, and they got a Habitat for Humanity. So he has.
So you see the difference of when somebody is really passionate about something.
Right.
If he was really passionate about giving back to his community, but back.
Well, see, you got to think about it too. Now, the Clippers ain't too far removed from the whole Sterling situation, where, these my niggas, and I do what I want to do with my niggas. They ain't too far removed from that. But see, I go back and to some conversation that I heard back in the day. We missed a prime opportunity to really flex our power. As black athletes in the NBA at that time, we should have said, you know what? You really think I'm a nigga like that? Nigga, I never play for the motherfucking Clippers again. I never goddamn put the Clippers back on my motherfucking roster again. Never.
But okay, this it was a bad time for that, because if you remember, that shit came out. That was in the playoffs.
It was in the playoffs.
It was in the playoffs, and they didn't want to play. I remember because Chris Paul was still there.
Yeah.
They didn't want to play. So I think they did some kind of stunt.
There was a lot of solidarity. They showed a lot of solidarity.
They did some kind of little stunt and tried to, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like fight back towards it or send a message out. But I think once they came together as a team and seen like, okay, we came this far, we in the playoffs. I think they didn't probably just want to quit on each other like that. You feel me?
I don't even think it would necessarily be quitting on each other. It could have been one of those situations you could have played that whole season out, finished it, done for. And then at the end of the day, I never played for the Clippers.
You want to know what the fucked up part about the whole situation? He eventually got rid of all their ass.
No, he didn't get rid of them. They made the motherfucker sell the team, so the motherfucker still made money off of it.
Right, but
you see what I'm saying? So you didn't say, okay, you can no longer be an NBA owner. You say, no, we're gonna make you sell the team, so we still gonna put money in your pocket.
They didn't put money in his pocket. Now, one thing about it, you just can't take.
You can't take his shit. That's it. That is his shit.
To him. Now they ran him out the league.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But now just because I do something, you know what I'm saying, and I mean, the value of my team is the value of what it is.
Wait a minute, hold on. Do you not remember Papa John's? The CEO of Papa John, when he came out and made the statement, nigga, they goddamn took the whole motherfucking job from him. They took it from him. Now, I don't know if they bought him out or not. I don't know. I don't know that part about it. But they did tell that motherfucker, oh, you can no longer be CEO of Papa John's. But now, this the killer. Watch this. Papa John was falling off. Guess who they got on Papa John roster now? Shaq. He done bought into the Papa John franchise. So now you got Shaq done bought into Papa John's, and Papa John's has already let you know we niggas. What about the Jay-Z shit with the NFL? Is Jay-Z saying the same thing? Y'all niggas shut up, keep playing?
He kinda is though, because like I ain't like the statement he made, you know what I'm saying? Because like that ain't your movement, you feel me? That's not your lane.
That was not
that
what
was
you
not
was a part of. I mean,
from the go. So how can you dictate? Okay, we off this now. No, this ain't even your. This not even your movement. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Like
whatever you had going. That's almost like if you had something going on over here. You know what I'm saying, with a movement that you had, and then Cap came by and say, you know, hey, we ain't on that no more. You see what I'm saying?
That's just like motherfuckers.
You can't really do that.
How would he feel like Cap? Like, man, you know what? We ain't fucking with Jay-Z music no more. That's just what it is. We ain't fucking with nothing he got going on.
Okay, now a while back,
Jay-Z wouldn't give a fuck.
A while back when T.I. called for the boycott of Gucci.
Yeah.
That's almost like Jay-Z coming back and sign with Gucci and be like, hey, we ain't on that shit no more.
Yeah, that should be fucked up because this man that started a whole movement. This man risked a whole lot to start this movement.
This man risked his life, career, his
all
family,
that shit,
everything.
But then he tried to flip it on Kaepernick. Everybody tried. Well, he took the money. He damn right.
Why? Well, you wouldn't let me back in the league.
He damn right. He took the money.
Nigga, you owe me this.
Shit, I'm for all my pain and suffering.
And you took the money on some
little baby shit.
I got an entertainment contract.
Show, you know, you just go do the halftime show and get your shit out the way.
This was after your wife.
We went from
wouldn't even do the halftime show.
After you made the statement that you don't need the NFL.
Right.
After you told multiple entertainers that was offered the halftime show, don't do it. You told so many people don't do it, and you turn around when it's beneficial for you. Shit, I'm gonna
slide off of it.
You know what I'm saying? And then so I won't have no problems with my new business partner. I'm gonna just go on, you know what I'm saying, to cut ties with that whole Kaepernick shit.
But you went from you took a righteous cause in my eyes. What Kaepernick was doing, he had a righteous cause.
Yeah.
And now what are you representing with what you're doing? It's all
because he said all that shit and still didn't really say nothing.
No.
He was like, okay, it's time for us to move on. It's time for us. He was like, everybody aware of the problem, but what we gonna do? Nigga,
why is it time for us to move on? Why is it time for us to move on though?
Wait, hold on, but
because police brutality is still happening.
Yeah, but see, this was so crazy.
It's time for us to move on because you're not being out here profile because you're flying first class or in your own private jet. You riding in Maybach chauffeur.
Let me educate you.
But you're not out here in the streets. That's why I respect Kaepernick so much. He really wasn't even out there. He could have stayed up here and be like, I ain't worried about what y'all got.
This shit don't even affect me.
It don't affect me.
Right.
But he still stepped up and said, look, if it's happening in my community, then it is affecting
this shit getting out. And when he did it at a point. He did it at the right time when the shit was really getting out of hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He called awareness for it, like you were speaking of earlier. He put an awareness out there when it was really getting too bad.
Too out of hand, yeah. The motherfuckers, he really wanted the people to see that what y'all doing is wrong. He wanted them to see, like, okay.
And they still
don't acknowledge it.
I mean, for them to always and still try to flip it like you disrespecting. To this day, I will not stand for no national anthem. You're not gonna force your patriotism on me because if I don't feel like this, and this is not something I started doing with Kaepernick. I was doing this way before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like if that national anthem, if it reflected how I felt in my heart and what this country represents, then I would take my hat off and
show your proper due diligence.
But until then, I will not. If I look on this TV tonight and I see that somebody has gotten messed over by the system, you know what I'm saying, that look like me, then
attacked
for no reason.
In any kind of way, it's really not even just minority. If minority is still not being treated fairly and it's still continuing to become attacked on a daily basis, then their flag is not representing what it's supposed to represent. This country is not representing what their flag's supposed to represent.
Right.
Yeah, but see, now this is the thing. This is what a lot of people fail to
realize. I know what you finna say.
No, you don't.
I do. I promise I do.
A lot of people have to realize that this is no longer a country. This is a corporation.
Oh, you didn't say what I thought you were gonna say.
It's been like that.
This is a corporation. This is big business.
But at the same time,
so police brutality is a big business for people.
No, police brutality is not big business.
Wait a minute, hold on. What?
Police brutality is just showing you still a nigga. That's not big business because you can still because we are bankrolling this thing regardless.
So now, how is that not big business? If I'm paying taxes for you to be a civil servant to protect and serve me,
really it's bad. Really it's bad business because check this out. If you come into my store, right, and you spending money in my store, and then I see you or I accuse you of doing something, instead of me saying, "Hey, get out of my store," I beat you down. You see what I'm saying? So now when I beat you down, that people, you gonna go back and tell, oh man, them folks over there, they treat you bad. You see what I'm saying? So now that's gonna affect my whole business.
But let me tell you why I think the police brutality is really doing. I think it's really kind of a source of control. Yeah. They want to keep us in line. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep. So they use their police brutality to kind of send a message like your store scenario. That what you just did when you beat that dude down was send a message to motherfuckers to know not to come to this motherfucker on some bullshit.
Right.
If you come to this motherfucker on some bullshit, you know what's gonna happen.
But
right? It's kind of like a sense of fear, a sense of goddamn it, because now it got motherfuckers so scared to deal with the police. When the police stop you, you automatically kind of the thought in the back of your head like this could be, you know what I'm saying? This could be a time. This could be a scenario where the police just really feel like it's you have no control.
Well, because you gotta think about it too. It's like the police have really lost control of this shit for a minute. Because it was so much shit going on. Police were getting killed doing this, doing that. I'm not taking up for them, but niggas that really just started. When I say niggas, I'm not speaking of just black folks. I'm speaking of everybody. I'm speaking like motherfuckers that really just started getting out of control at one point. So when he bring it up to say it's a source of control, that is a right. That's a right.
Wait a minute.
Let me. But for every action,
wait a minute.
Control.
That's true. Hold on. Let me add it.
When I
say niggas that start getting out of control, I'm talking about all people. You start having so much goddamn crime that will go.
But this one,
man, crime.
Action comes for a reaction.
Crime has
been going on. Crime will always continue to go on.
But just think about back in the day, though. Just think about way back in the day.
I know I'm saying that was advocate here too.
When we used to get fucked up for just walking down the street.
That's true.
Police been out of control.
They have.
So just when niggas.
They just showing we still in control.
When you keep fucking with somebody, if I keep slapping you in the face, eventually you gonna get tired of this shit.
That's true. But see, now,
eventually you gonna be like, okay, if I can't beat him physically, I'm gonna find some type of way to goddamn let this motherfucker know you ain't finna keep slapping me.
The whole point of this is power. The whole point of this, and this is what I hear a lot of people say. And mostly a lot of Caucasian people, they will say, why he didn't comply? Why he didn't comply? All you had to do is comply. But that's not the key. You can comply all you want, and there is nobody that you can tell me in most situations when there's an encounter with police officers that we are not complying. You know what I'm saying? We basically fear police. Because we get pulled over. We are compliant.
Yeah. We complying because
you know what I'm saying? Because we got that jacket on our back.
It's always but what they do. They try to get you out your character. Like let's say for instance, police pull you over and you complain. They'll do little shit to just pull you and try to be extra aggressive with you to make you look like just because you trying to hey man, god damn, you know. Oh, now you're not gonna stop resisting. Right. And that's an open ass whooping right there. That's a free ass whooping. When they say stop,
that's a free ass whooping. That's a free killing.
And that too.
That's a free killing.
Once you hear the word resist, some good, some bad. It's about to happen.
It's about to happen now. Unless you have been whooped by the police on side of the road, then don't say nothing to me, cause I have.
Well, no, I'm not. What I'm saying is,
you comply
and comply,
right?
So but now when that mother, like you said, when he put his hands on me, I said, "Well, damn, man, don't put your goddamn hands on me." You know what I'm saying? But now they feel like
that. Shut the fuck up.
That's me not. That's me resisting. I didn't resist. I just told you.
They know you not resisting.
Why you put your hands on me?
They know you not resisting.
They know you not resisting.
What they doing?
They want to control you.
Yeah, a certain authority.
They want you to follow suit.
And then bam, bam, there go my head up against the daggone trunk, just manhandling me.
That's just like this right here. That's just like that right here. A motherfucking police officer put you in the back of your car and smack your head against the top of the car and then say, "Ooh, watch your head."
But you know what I told him? You know what I told him? I told all of them out there. I'm sitting out there bleeding. I say, pull these handcuffs off of me. And one of you bitches want to go one-on-one. I beat and one of you motherfuckers right fucking now. This is me done got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I don't even give a fuck.
So are you saying police officers are antagonists?
Police officers are bitches.
Dick suckers. That's what we call Cause that's what they do. If they so fucking, they don't understand that what they do.
But yeah, that was good.
They don't understand what they do. Make them look weak. Man, cause you telling me, okay, I hate this shit when it's 3-4 police officers and it's one nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it take all y'all to
bring
one nigga.
Right.
I'm talking about they got this one nigga on the grind. He complying, but once they slam him, they struggling with him. Yep. Y'all look weak as fuck. It was one nigga for y'all. It take 4 of y'all to whoop his ass for him to get right. That shit weak to me. You know how we is in the hood. Yeah. You know how we is in the hood, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, one thing I would say about this, and I'm not defending nothing, and I'm saying
you kind of are.
No.
We had to kind of check you because you were like, niggas got out of control. Fuck no. The police been out of control.
I was playing devil advocate on that for a reason. But what I wanted to bring about was you have to look at the word police. POLICE. Take the E, put a hyphen in between. They call policy enforcers.
Right.
The policy that's handed down to them is for them to enforce. Get these niggas in line. And that is the policy that they live by. Now, I'm not saying that we should have a pushback. We should have a pushback. But when we have our pushback, we should be at a point to where we're unified enough to have a strong enough pushback. See, now we have our moments, like Ferguson, like what's the other one up there? Philando Castile, Baltimore. We had our moments, but see what they did was they went into a deeper policy. Instead of it being the police, they went into it to the military. Wait a minute, hold on. They started bringing in military tactics because they was like, these niggas are out of line again. So now we got to get them back under control. Even though they was the ones that pushed us out that line.
No, it's a little bit deeper.
It's way deeper than that. Let me put something on your brain real quick. Like, okay. Look at how do a police or a police officer or law enforcement period, how do they get judged? They get judged. How many motherfuckers they lock up. Not on, okay, you've been keeping the peace over here, so that's a good job.
But they're not peace officers no more.
Okay, no, it ain't that. Oh, you ain't locked up nobody in a while.
Right. What's wrong with you?
Oh, let a police officer have a big drug, but what they gonna do? They gonna...
it's all over the TV.
Oh my God, it's Sergeant so-and-so. You want to give him a good job and a plaque and thank you but a neighborhood that's peaceful, they don't want that. They got something called a quota. You know what a quota is? Yeah. You have to reach a certain amount of.
You got to have so many tickets. You got to have so many arrests. So all that stuff.
So it's basically put on them to, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Y'all, I would agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
They not the policy or what they enforcing or what they trying to put out there is not peace. Because if that's the case,
I would agree it's not peace.
Because a police officer, their goal is not for peace. When you see this other police officer getting praised and getting raises for locking motherfuckers up, what you think?
So what you gonna do? So that's when you get police officers that start to profile. They start to plant shit on people.
They start trying by any means necessary to try to get as much as they can.
What is really disturbing to me is when you get a group of these police officers, when they start creating these Facebook pages or Instagram pages or whatever, and you go on there and you see them talking, or even the text messages that they had going on within the departments, talking about I'm going to kill a nigga tonight and things like that. That lets you know right there that these guys, they're the only thing they have traded those hoods for is a badge. They steal the KKK with a badge and a gun.
So let me ask you this. Would you agree that I ain't gonna say would you agree, if you was a police officer, right? And you saw
be a police. I would never.
I'm almost trying to tell you.
Okay, please, cause I would never be no police.
If you was a police officer and you saw a fella, wait a minute.
I'll take a hypothetical.
This is a hypothetical question. And I want y'all to hear this. If you was a police officer and you saw a fellow police officer driving down the road drunk, would you arrest him?
Yeah,
you would.
Yeah.
I would commend you on that as being, if you were a police officer, hypothetically, I would commend you on that. And the reason I would say, well, because no one is above the law.
You want to know why you can't arrest?
Because you'll be breaking the code.
Not ostracized.
Think about this.
What?
You drive drunk too, motherfucker.
But the thing about it is, no. But that's what I was finna go to. That's the key. In order for you to be a police enforcer,
you have to
follow the policy. In order for me to sit on the bench and judge, I have to be above reproach.
Right.
I can't judge you and sentence you to prison for some of the same shit that I may be doing myself right now.
But watch it. This is what they do.
And then, okay, I just want to add, this is a little small topic that is basically about black police officers, because I don't think they're doing their due diligence to the community, because like I was in Afghanistan with 2 police officers, and they are brainwashed.
I believe that.
When I say they are brainwashed to the point where they went. He told me his whole thing was, I became a police officer because I really wanted to help the community. I wanted to help, you know what I'm saying, do this and that. But they got brainwashed. Now they're doing more damage than good, because they, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand. They on the wrong side of the playing field now. Let me ask y'all this question about I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I was in Afghanistan when I heard about the black guy, the black police officer that was messing with this young girl.
Oh yeah, he killed himself.
He ended up killing himself.
But now that's what I always say. Ain't nothing worse than a rogue white cop, but
a black
cop.
Because okay, tell me this, especially for people who have daughters, you know what I'm saying, people, really kids, period, but especially our young black women, we have to protect them. I'm sorry,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, we have to. But
we gotta be soldiers in arms.
You're a police officer, right? And it's supposed to be your job is to protect and serve, but most importantly, protect women, children, and old people.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do that with so much pride. Like, right. I think that's the most important because they're the one who need the most protection.
Right.
Because they really can't protect. Women can only protect themselves to a certain extent.
Correct.
Kids cannot protect themselves. And old people.
I was so upset today when I heard the news. I don't know if y'all heard. I heard about a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old child. I noticed. I seen a picture of the 6-year-old. She was a 6-year-old girl in school. I think it was daycare, and she was frustrated with whatever, kicked somebody, just little kid stuff, and the police officer came and arrested her. Put her in the police car and took her to the place. And an 8-year-old. Now I heard about it and I was so disappointed when I seen that this was a black police officer. I was very, very disappointed when I saw that. But
were you more disappointed because they were black, or were you more disappointed?
You gotta be when they're black.
Yeah, because I mean, this is your.
I'm asking a question. This is what I'm asking.
You want to know why? Because you want to know why? Because this could when black people become. That's what I was just finna say. When black people become police officers, they forget that.
Yeah,
this could be you.
Just like you said, they
on the wrong side. They brainwashed. Now they forget. Like, cause I was trying to tell them, I was like, he looking at it from from the police standpoint. I understand that you supposed to. He making it seem like, man, we go out here and we put our lives on the line, nigga. We put our life on the line every day. Do you forgot how I feel to be a regular nigga?
Oh yeah.
Nigga, every time you walk outside as a regular motherfucker,
but guess
you putting your life on the line.
But guess what they did to him?
Put that finger up his ass and put that
fired him immediately. But the police officer that choked out Alton Sterling, it took them 2-3 years.
2-3 years.
They suspended him with pay,
and he still didn't get the proper punishment.
He didn't. They basically just was like, all right, dude, don't do it no more. We're going to move you to another police officer.
Yeah, and that's really crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But see, this is the thing. And a lot of people fail to realize is that the people in power are not going to relinquish their power.
We had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it.
They're not going to do it, but it's some shit that needs to be like... Like the story I brought up about the police officer and the young girl. When he killed himself, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, he had his home going, but he had so much support from city officials.
Yeah.
The police department. That man was not... Yeah, so you telling me that
even though
this man was fucking with this young
he
girl,
was a pedophile police officer.
And what message are you sending?
But now look, and I hate to keep putting it on this, but if that had have been a white girl.
Man, come on, you said that shit right. I couldn't have said it better myself. If there was a white girl, man, he wouldn't have had to kill himself.
Oh,
he wouldn't have had to
kill himself, and then he'd probably had to tow himself down the. He'd probably had to tow his own cat.
You remember before he killed himself, they couldn't find him.
Yeah, well, I was saying they wouldn't have found him.
They couldn't find him at first. He was hiding. Yeah. Come on, man. It wouldn't have been nowhere he could hide.
No.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about them folks now.
When they
really want your ass, you can't hide.
They vindicate.
Only way you can hide is you gonna take your ass out the country where there's no goddamn it, what that shit called when they send your ass.
And at the end of the day, everybody, we understand that you have to have law and order. You have to have police officers,
but they are not
to have that dynamic. But at the end of the day, only thing we asking is that it be fair.
They follow. All we ask is y'all follow the rules too. If you're a law enforcement officer, just follow the rules. Also, you're not above the law. You know what I'm saying? If you kill an unarmed person, whether they black, white, just go on plead guilty and do your time. Like you expect one of them criminals that you pull over or that you lock up, you expect them to do their time. So just do your time, man. Just stand up for your shit. Because when you start to you goddamn corrupting the system, when you trying to beat the system that you know what I'm saying, that you working for.
We're gonna do a freestyle. We're gonna do a freestyle rap when we get back on police brutality.
Goddamn like a nigga like me can't rap. But like we gonna take a break here for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna take a pause for the cause. This is the Sipp City Podcast. We shall be back here in a moment.
Yo. It's your boy. Triple beam. Yeah. Here we go. I roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. People discuss my success. They see me shining and get upset. You should love more and hate less. Chasing hoes while I chase checks. I enter the room and break necks. Your girl said she want a rough neck, a little light conversation and some rough sex. I up text if I get too stressed. Hit him for the cash, leave his body a mess. Half I reinvest, then divide the rest. Triple beam the best, don't you ever forget. I'm still alive and I'm well, so you know I'm blessed. My broker got jammed for securities fraud. Lance left the Boosie show, shot security guard. Damn, I roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Yo, why these haters wanna stop my shine? I caught a case and I did my time. You caught a case and you dropped a dime. You go against Beam, you must be out your mind. I hop up in the whip, push button to start. Can't see me in this bitch cause the tent's too dark. Red bottom on the sneakers, gun in my belt. I do my dirt by my lonely, ain't gon' tell on myself. See these motherfuckers think cause I'm from Mississippi that I can't spit these bars, that I don't get busy. Who is he? Stay on my grizzly, get drunk pissy, bullshit miss me. My flow's crispy, white tee, my necklace icy, my watch too pricey. My wifey feisty, your girlfriend like me, I might be gone off my rocker just slightly. I roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Yo, why these niggas wanna test the dude? I put my pants on one leg at a time like you. Cock it back then shoot, cop the coupe times 2, minus the roof. Ain't missing when I'm spraying, niggas listen what I'm saying. That's what you get when you old beamin', ain't Pam. These niggas crazy, fugazi like the diamonds in they ear. I see shit clear, mine cost a couple $100. Y'all niggas just be frontin', my jeans are grip. Y'all niggas dressin' funny, laugh at the weak, clap at your feet. I got enough ammo to blast for a week. Faggot ass niggas, don't mistake them for G's. Beamin' this bitch, no mistaking it's me. Don't get lost in the rhymes, I flow like I'm out of my mind. Y'all niggas lose, better luck next time. I roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. Yeah. Triple beam in the house. Watch your mouth, motherfucker. Doing my motherfucking thing, nigga. I'm out.
Yeah. Never go out like a lion. I just had to get some chain. Now my life about to change. Chop a bullet, make a sign. Yeah. Chop a bullet, make a sign. Yeah. Had to step up, get my checkup, don't come round if you went down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9. Had to step up, get my checkup, don't come round if you went down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9. All of my life shit been fucked up, I had to boss up for a check. Yeah, I was broke, I was living poor, but yeah, I still had no regret. I'ma go cop me a private jet, fuck a Mercedes or a Bentley coupe. But I'ma die by my respect, expect number real when I'm in the booth. You know it's my time, yeah, it's overdue. Shit so sick, I think I got the flu. She know I stay gone, yeah, she know I'm on. Now she going crazy for the crew, yeah. We're connected like a Bluetooth, sneak this and we gon' find you. You wanna get on, I can sign you. You got your scrap, I got mine too. Yeah, I ain't never had shit, I had to get up and go get it. Started off with a 50, then I turned it to a business, whipping it up like a chemist, and go dump it all when I'm finished, whipping it up like a chemist, and go dump it all when I'm finished, gotta make my mama proud, gotta speak the real, say it loud, can't sell myself trying to stunt for the ground, can go out like Bow Wow, niggas all up in my face, cause they know my time is now, I done pray for better days, don't come around if you ain't down. Had to step up, get my checkup, don't come around if you ain't down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9. Had to step up, get my checkup, don't come round if you went down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9.
Right now is the time, all the years I had to grind. I swear the road ain't been easy, I still go hard at time. Always wanted foreign wheels, now we got foreign wheels. Boss up for a check, now the whole gang take a trip. Still ride with the same niggas, told them I never change, nigga. I never change for the money, I never change for the fame, nigga. Came home doing shows on them, no but designer clothes on them. All these hoes want money, so now I ain't starting no hoes. Every day we want the check, every day we want the cash. Walk in the store, number money, you know we be poppin' tags. Used to scrape up for the meat, now my niggas smoking gas. I always knew this time was coming, and it ain't no looking back.
Step up, get my checkup, don't come round if you went down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9. Had to step up, get my checkup, don't come round if you went down. I done took so many losses, I feel like the Cleveland Brown. Had to boss up for that checker, that's the only way to shine. All my niggas around me gangsters, but look, he rap that 9.
Yo, we back. Back up in this thing. We had a little small little break for a second. You know, we coming back to finish talking this little shit that we talking. I had a topic that we was gonna go into.
We supposed to freestyle.
No, we ain't finna freestyle, cause first, really?
Go ahead, then with your bad ass.
Go ahead.
Don't worry about it, nigga. I'm not the rapper. Y'all niggas the rapper.
I ain't no rapper, dog.
You over looking like motherfucking
I ain't no
Ice
rapper.
Cube.
Hey.
Don't spit a verse right quick.
No. But nah, man. I had a little small topic that we wanted to go into for a second, and it's really more so about how do you feel if a woman chooses you as her boyfriend, but does not let you know that she has chose you as her boyfriend. She basically lays claim to you without your knowledge.
Wow. That's kind of crazy and deep. Who you dealing with?
Don't worry about my dealing, sir. It's just a question. You know, you got some women out here that look at you and see potential and say, well, you know what? He's gonna be my man.
But there's women. Women are emotional creatures because, like, I've been in situations where I let a female know, I'm not looking for no type of relationship, I just want to be on the friendly, you know what I'm saying, just casual dating or just casual friends type shit, you know what I'm saying. But the moment that she catch feelings, or especially after, let's say y'all been kicking it for 2-3 months strong, you know what I'm saying, everything good, everything cool, you enjoy spending time with her, she enjoys spending time with you, and that's simply what it is. Y'all been kicking it for 3-4 months. Y'all never had sex. But it's always something about after you have sex with a woman, they look at you a whole lot different. I don't know why. I guess it's because they open themselves up to you, or they gave themselves to you. But I always tell a girl just like this, baby, listen, I ain't your first, and I ain't your last. You know what I'm saying? So there was somebody before me, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be somebody after me.
But now, let me ask this question.
Oh, sir, I'm asking the questions here. No, go ahead. I'm just messing with you.
In the same respect of how you asked that, I guess we going off the premise that this is somebody that you really not feeling. But what if it's somebody that you really want, and she?
But if you're not ready for a relationship,
but no, wait a minute.
That's true. I would agree with that statement.
That's true. But now wait a minute. What if she's the one?
If she's the one, you still have to wait till I'm ready. Like, you forcing it up on me is not gonna make me agree with you or do what you want me to do. I can, like, you know what I'm saying.
Janet Jackson.
Even let's say
Janet Jackson.
I don't give a fuck if I ain't ready to be in a relationship. I'm gonna still be doing. Let's say
the new Mary J. I've been seeing Mary J.
Mary J.
looking good.
It ain't gonna happen because I'm not ready. You feel me? I am not ready. Now, can I make me ready?
Oprah Winfrey.
Fuck it.
I get ready for Oprah now.
Oprah. Nigga said, "Fuck it." Is it what?
Hey,
what the fuck wrong with this?
Wait a minute. First of all,
Oprah don't want nothing from you.
Hey, what
all she probably want to do is to take care of your head. So guess what? Listen, baby.
Hey, look, but see, that's extenuating. That's a circumstance.
I'm just saying.
But now I'm looking.
We going on. Okay, we looking at it like.
Look, I'm like that, nigga. I ain't sack chasing. So I'm looking at it like this. Now I'm looking at Oprah.
It's not sack chasing.
I see Oprah in the color.
You not sack chasing, but that's all they doing.
Well, I'm not gonna say that for all women.
What? An opportunity.
Are you? I'm not gonna say that for all women. All women ain't sack.
You ain't got nothing going on. How many females you got?
0.
I mean, what do you
say? And guess what? If you do got some hoes, they ain't got shit going on.
So what they make this?
That's the real shit.
So what they doing?
So shit, they trying to got them in.
They trying to make it come up.
But one thing women want, and they really value in a man, they want to feel goddamn it. They want to feel safe. They want to feel secure. You know what I'm saying?
Secure. Want to feel secure emotionally, physically,
and
financially,
and financially.
So when they see that, okay, I done had all these niggas. I done had a nigga that made me feel secure sexually, mentally. But now, I'm just missing that. I'm not going for that shit no more.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure a nigga.
He's financially stable.
I ain't gonna drop no name, but do you remember that certain coworker we used to work with? I ain't gonna drop no name.
Oh, you stupid!
But that motherfucker, she would let you know. If you ain't got shit, you can't even, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
If you ain't, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying, when I say got shit, like you fucked up. I mean, like, if you ain't ballin'.
Right.
If you ain't ballin' like Spalding, I'm sure you won't look twice.
She don't look twice. But see, now what does that make her? She probably ends up
chasing.
She probably gonna end up missing out on a really good relationship because she is so vain in her thinking.
But now, wait a minute, hold on. But the question was, if a woman chooses you as her man without you knowing,
that's not possible.
Wait a minute, hold on.
They do that shit all the time.
A woman will evaluate a man.
This is why it's never gonna be right. The relationship gonna eventually fall because you forced it upon me, right?
Right.
So now I really don't want to be in a relationship, but let's say I'm acting like I want to be just to make you happy.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She might be happy, but are you truly happy? Because now you in a situation that you truly ain't ready for one, and that you did not want to be in.
Didn't ask for that.
You feel me? So that's why it's not. It's okay because that's what women do. They are nurturers. They want to hang on to us and do that. That's part of their DNA. You feel me? But at the same time, if a nigga not ready for that shit, you cannot force it upon
that motherfucker, man. Shit.
You can't force it upon a nigga because I know how that shit feel, and that shit kind of put us in a fucked up situation because, like you said, what if you actually like this girl? You feel me? But it's not gonna work because you, in the back of your mind, you know you're not ready.
Yeah, because you don't. Nobody wants to be felt like they're. It shouldn't have to be forced. It should be natural.
It should be natural.
You gotta want that person just as much as that person wants you.
Let me pick back off his question. What about when you've been with a woman for years?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been together, everything been, you know what I'm saying, no problem, y'all happy. Let's say about 5 years y'all been together, y'all stay together, life is good. Mm-hmm. Life is good. Mm-hmm. Then one day she just wake up and I want to get married.
Right.
Is it right for a female to feel like, is it right for a female to put a timetable on when a man should ask her hand in marriage? Like, okay, we've been together 5 years, it's time, you need to marry me. Do you feel like that's right for a woman to feel like that?
No, I don't feel like it's right.
So why do women?
Is she justified in that? Probably, because she's feeling like. But now, this is the whole thing. If we've been together this long and you want to all of a sudden start pushing marriage, and then I say I'm not ready, then that shouldn't be a reason for you to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna move on. Right. Because you've been happy for this long.
And it might not be because you're not ready. What if you just the type of guy
that don't want to get
married?
That
just don't even think that's important. It ain't that you probably don't give a fuck about getting married. Now it's just something that I did not put on my book. But listen, we happy. Right. You know what I'm saying? We happy,
So basically,
see, that's the thing. Men are content in the space that they are, at, as long as everything is working. Women are not. Women are never content.
I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why women want to get married
women like to be showed off.
No, I wouldn't say marriage would put a woman in a trophy situation.
That's all it is, because a piece of paper don't justify nothing.
That's all it. I was just about to say.
So all it is that you showing in front of your loved ones, your friends, her loved one, her friends, that okay, it's a trophy. It's like, okay, this is, because think about what other reason is that, like, a piece of paper should define.
Can you not have those? Can you not give that person those same vows without going through the ceremony?
Well, the ceremony is not the part in question. The ceremony is just there. It's a ceremony.
No, but the
legality of it is where. Wait a minute, hold on.
What makes it legal?
No. Wait a minute. The legality of the situation
legal
is what the gist of the woman is. But this is what's crazy. You can go through and have what they call.
So I got rights when I'm legal. That's what you're saying.
Basically, they saying that we are bound not only through love, not only through God, but we also bound through God.
Common law marriage.
Common law marriage is the same thing.
Okay.
You live with a motherfucker for so long in certain states, you become common law marriage.
When a woman is pushing for marriage, she's not thinking about that.
She's not looking at it from that standpoint. She's looking at it from a standpoint of
I want you to show.
You gotta get.
I want you to show everybody that you are 100% committed to me.
Well, not see. That's the thing. A lot of women don't.
And you could have showed her that
in plenty of different ways.
Right.
But see, when you gonna get it, a woman gonna say, "Oh, yeah, you showing me everything, baby." But the only thing that we missing is the symbolism. That's what the wedding, the marriage is symbolism.
So what if you just buy her a ring?
You can buy her a ring
and just be like, you know what I'm saying,
baby, this your ring, this my ring, we married.
It's not even that. It ain't about being married, baby. This just my way of showing you that I appreciate you and I value you and all the shit that marriage come with without that marriage shit.
So let me ask you a question. So basically, you bought her a promise ring.
Not a promise ring. It shouldn't be no name on it. Like
shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be no name on it. Like, baby, this just my. You know what I'm saying. You wanted to feel special. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You wanted me to do something like this. This is my way of showing you, baby, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Being here with me, and I value you. Mm-hmm. And that's all women want to feel like.
My thing is this, and this is my whole thing. I'm like you. They want the ring. They want the show.
They want the show. That's all I think it's for.
And all of that, and all of that ends up being what? Spending a whole lot of money. I feel like
is money more important than a woman?
Right. It is, because I just had a partner. He spent $22,000 on his wedding. Mm-hmm. That's way too much, man.
And you starting off, if you ain't just got it like that, now you starting off the marriage in the hole.
$22,000, fam.
Okay. You in the hole.
And he you know what I'm saying?
You know what you could have got for $22,000?
Well, I mean, you can get a lot for that, but what I'm saying is like this right here. If you placing more value on money than
it's the fact that I had to spend $22,000 just to do.
You want somebody?
Tell me what that I can do with this $22,000.
That's compatible with you. That's got your same way of thinking,
and it's going in the same direction as you.
In the same direction.
So somebody you can build with.
Right. That's all.
And it ain't even got to be about all that extra.
Okay.
Somebody you can just build your household with. Let's just keep it simple. Okay, baby, we're gonna share this household. We're gonna, you know, so we're gonna come together and make sure that we doing all the things that we can do to make sure our household is 100.
So do you two? I'm asking you two because I'm sitting here talking to you. Do you two feel that the title is more important than the relatable situation?
I don't, but women do.
I don't.
Go deeper.
Because like you just said, like placing the boyfriend title up on you, like I'm pretty sure you were just cool with just where we spending time.
That's why I've never been married, because I feel like I ain't gonna say I didn't mess up some relationships. Of one got a part.
We all got a part.
Even if you did fuck up, she got a part in it too.
But for the most part, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, it was something that I felt like she was there for the show. She wanted that ring and the wedding and all that, and I'm like, for what? This ain't what I'm here for.
But what if she was the one?
Still, we ain't gotta go through all that.
But that's what I'm saying. I think most men probably look at it like that, but they do it just because, okay, they want to make the woman happy. That's why, and it's eventually, if there's something that you're not ready for, if you're truly not ready, or there's something, let's say for instance, marriage ain't something I want to do, but I do anyway. I'm not going to truly be happy because it's something I really didn't want to do anyway. Okay. But if I'm that type of nigga that marriage is something I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I would be okay with it. But you know what I'm saying, you talk about marriage and I'm like, okay, let's do it because it's something I really want to do.
I look at marriage almost like I look at the same way I look at Christmas and all these other things that they just
you look at it like it's a Hallmark holiday.
It's some made up bullshit.
But you forced to spend money
on some made up shit.
But what if it was a situation that you didn't have to spend the money? It's like it was supposed to be in the old days where her parents spent the money.
Don't even spend the money on the wedding. Just give me the money.
You still truly not gonna be happy because at the end of the day, in the back of your mind, you gonna be like, "There's still some shit I never really wanted to do."
Right.
So, but see, what
you'd rather be honest. Your parents just could have gave us that money. We did some other shit with that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel?
I feel where y'all coming from.
Because they just. But if you but like I said, everybody different. Some people are complete opposite from me and him. Some people look at it like, okay, marriage is something I want to do.
Right.
And I ain't got no problem with that.
And I'm dealing with a chick now. I'm dealing with a chick now who really, you know what I'm saying, pushing marriage, but I understand why. Because that's where she come from. She come from, like, that's how she was raised. Her mom and dad is still together to this day. They've been together since high school.
Right.
Got married, been married for 20-some years. Got a good marriage, so that's just what she see. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why she feel like, okay, this the right thing to do because this how I was raised and it's functioning. But a lot of us, majority of us, especially my generation, come from broken marriages. You feel me?
Okay.
Marriages nowadays don't last like they used to, like they used to back in the day.
And what's the number one reason why people get divorced?
Finances.
So now you're going into a marriage.
Damn.
With the wedding.
Boy, you just said some shit then.
Already, you already set up a thing because you already.
You just throw away.
Do you actually think that it's because you started the marriage in a hole? Or do you think that the woman actually married you because she thought your financial situation was where she really wanted it to be?
It'll never be that. Never. Because men, we can be content. Women are always looking for the next come up, the next best thing.
Wait a minute, are you saying all women? Or
all women are looking for the next
you gonna put that in totality?
Version. 90%.
Wait, hold on. So you don't think that you can actually have a woman that really has your bag and that will be down with you through
until another nigga come through? They got a little bit more. It's so always that grass is green on the other side.
So you don't believe in true love?
She can be true love, but she will leave you.
A long time ago, I believe you could learn.
She'll love the shit out you, but she'll leave you.
I believe you could learn to love, fam. Like
she will leave you.
It's gonna be something that attract. Think about it. A woman. It's always something about you that attract that woman to you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something.
She could be totally in love with you.
It could be,
and then somebody else get in her ear and be like, "Hey, baby, we supposed to be flying to Bahamas every month. We supposed to be Hawaii. I'm finna wine you. I'm finna dine you. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that." She gone.
So let me ask you this:
she still got love for you.
Wait a minute,
but she gone to where that other level is, and then when she get to that other level, she meet new people, and then she gonna meet another guy. But they're telling her different shit.
Damn, I stutter like a motherfucker.
You know, Mario baby mama.
Yeah.
That bitch ain't shit.
Nah, she really ain't. Just to be honest with you.
That bitch ain't shit. She fine.
And what she do? She gonna go to
okay, how
ain't she fucking with little fees now?
Man, come on, man. and she trying to justify that shit. Like if you hear her speak on that shit, like she just like
you fucking with one of the homies.
She like okay, she feel like she ain't doing nothing wrong.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
And that shit foul. You feel foul. Now that's some foul ass shit because I always feel like a broad that fucks with another nigga that's in cool or another nigga that you cool with.
It's deeper when we've been together for years and she's the mother of my children.
Right.
You feel me? And my kids look at you like my brother. You feel me?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's.
And then now you sitting over there, motherfucker, fucking with my kid mama.
No, it ain't. Fuck him, bitch. You sitting over here fucking with my nigga. God damn.
Steve.
So how the fuck I feel bad for Omarion. You feel me? Cause now, but just think about how he's supposed to even. You know what I'm saying? Then they on tour together. You feel
but see now, the reason
how Mario supposed to feel about, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're not supposed to be tender dick about the situation, but it's different when you forced to work with a nigga. Like, god damn, man. Like,
I mean, that's like LeBron James and Delonte West when he was hitting his mama.
He was that's different. That's way different.
That's
different because your mama grown.
She make her own.
Wait a minute. The girl grown too, and she make her own decision.
No,
you made a decision to be with me and have my children. That mean, baby, listen, you can't find nobody else. You feel me? It's foul because that means you been looking at my partner like that. You feel me? So why you even was fucking with me from the door? You tried to do what you did.
Was it really she was looking at your partner like that, or was she really like, I'm gonna use this nigga partner to get back at you?
She looking at the come up.
That nigga partner.
She looking at the come up.
Wait a minute, hold on. It ain't no come up when it come to fees. Fees ain't got shit.
No, she already up. She already came up.
Yeah, she done came up off of Mario.
You know what I'm saying? She up.
So like it's like a downplay.
She probably wanted fish from the dope.
That what I'm saying.
Could have been.
But she like, I'm gonna use this nigga Mario to go and get where I need to be. Nah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Now fuck him because now I'm where I need to be.
So now she back. So now we back to sex tape.
Now she doing. She just live her life now.
And then he still gotta pay child support.
And you still gotta deal with this dumb ass bitch and this nigga. So I feel bad for Mario. Keep your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It happened to the best of us, but that bitch ain't shit, fam. Okay.
Hey, now on some real shit. Nah, it's just me. I got a firm belief in like this. If you fuck with one of my partners, somebody that I hold close to me, that one of my niggas that I can say we rub elbow with, ain't no bitch in this motherfucking system gonna come through and break that bond. But now that's the credo I live by. That's the creed I live by.
Me too. I
ain't gonna say everybody live by that creed.
By that, but the thing about it is.
So what you saying? You'll fuck one of my
guys? No, I'm finna say it won't never get there cause I ain't no nigga that's gonna fuck with now one of your chicks.
But see, you put a butt in it, nigga. I was just trying to make sure, nigga. Wait a minute,
but see, dog, you said it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know from the door. I don't get down like that.
Well, that's what we saying. We don't get down like that. But then that's the situation that they got down with. But to bring it back to what we were talking about, as far as a woman choosing you as her man, a woman chooses you as her man, not necessarily just right off the rip. But a woman gonna actually look into your ass if she really wants you.
Right.
She gonna check your Facebook. She gonna check your IG. She gonna check all your social media. Nigga, if you got a LinkedIn account, she done inquire about other motherfuckers about you, and you don't even know that she done did all this.
And then when she do that, and she realize,
oh, he pretty cool.
And then okay, let's say for instance, she really like you.
Yeah.
And then she look into your shit and see, oh, he cool and he made me happy, but this nigga really ain't got shit going on.
Right.
Then she gonna claim your ass?
No. I ain't gonna say she wouldn't claim.
She would.
It all depends. Like you brought her a while ago, 6. If you done dicked her down and she really can feel that,
hey, you better dig her down before she figure out you ain't got shit going.
Hey, and then that's only gonna last for so long.
Yeah, like
wait a minute.
He right. It's gonna only last.
It might only last for so long, but that period of time that it did last,
yeah,
that woman still chose you as her man. Now, vice versa, you choose a woman as yours.
Ain't gonna happen.
Nigga, we all done been out here and done chose a motherfucking hoe for a goddamn housewife.
Well.
Wait a minute.
Say that, but
wait a minute. We all are trying to turn one sometimes.
No. What I'm saying is,
Right or wrong?
No, only thing I'm trying. No, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying. No, I'm just trying.
I plead the fifth.
No, wait a minute. I'm just trying to flip it equally.
That's why I flip. That's why I hold that question.
No. I'm just trying to flip it equally. You go choose a broad and tell her, look, we together.
No, I ain't gonna do that shit.
No, I'm just saying. How is that gonna work out for you?
Well, like you said,
the same thing.
You got the shit working for you.
But if she don't want, if she on that shit like I already told you, I ain't on that shit.
Yeah.
We supposed to follow suit, but they can't follow suit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna follow suit.
No,
why? Because
push.
Like you say, they're emotional. We're rational.
No, we'll fuck around and break. I'll be like, this motherfucker crazy.
No, not necessarily. Cause now you gotta look at these goddamn goofy ass niggas out here.
This
bitch. Be out there motherfucker chasing bitches.
Like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to buy this bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna be over this motherfucker. I'm in this bitch crib. Like, you this nigga.
I'm finna goddamn baby. I'm finna like you say. When that shit don't work, like you bought that wine. Why you think niggas winding down? Because he done chose this bitch.
Thank you.
He done chose this bitch.
That nigga ain't spending money on no bitch that he ain't trying to.
He may be done chose, but I'm telling you, a bitch. She got to feel you. If she don't feel you, she will
buy that bitch.
It don't matter. She'll take that wine and the dining and use your ass and still have another nigga over here.
So now let me ask you this.
What's up?
Since we were just talking about the marriage shit, let me see how y'all feel about this shit. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you got your own shit going on. You know what I'm saying, on the side. You're an entrepreneur yourself. Y'all both entrepreneurs. Let's just say, you know, you come up, you know what I'm saying, on your own, you come up, you admit, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna even say a millionaire, but you got, let's say you come up on 6 figures and you doing pretty good. You doing pretty damn good for yourself. You in a different, let's just say you in a different class. You move up in a whole different class, you feel me, social class. You doing shit different now, you know what I'm saying, you ride Range Rover, you going to different type of places, you know what I'm saying, you doing different shit.
Okay.
And you meet your woman, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna even say along the road, it just say that she just happened just on your road to success, or when you did hit success, you meet your woman, and she real good to you, decide, okay, maybe we should get married. How you feel about the prenuptial agreement?
In my personal opinion, if you meet a woman like that, I think you need a prenup.
Because think about it, I was looking at the little shit, and I seen women was just like, they try to flip it like, if you want me to get a prenup, that mean you already looking for us to get a divorce.
No, I'm just protecting what's mine.
Bitch, you feel me? Like, how you feel? How you feel about niggas that get tricked into not getting a prenup?
I ain't gonna say necessarily not even getting into no prenup.
They get tricked into it because think about it. Okay, bam, you don't really come up on the prenuptial part until really part like the end of, to like, let's say for instance, it's not in the beginning of the wedding plans. You feel me? You okay? Let's say I propose to her, and you know what I'm saying, bam. I'm not just go as soon as I propose hit her with the prenup.
You should,
but that's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? It usually goes like on down the line when it get close to wedding time. Okay, before we do this, I want to go and get you the, you know what I'm saying?
I got to protect the assets that I built. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't saying I'm going to leave you out here, but bitch, you ain't going to take all of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
a Brown might be like, well, you looking for our downfall. Right. You looking for our demise already. No. I'm not looking for our demise. What I'm saying is I'm finna protect myself in case of the demise.
And this is what I'm saying. This is how they get tricked. Okay, then a bitch might be like, you know what I'm saying, she don't want to do it or she don't want to marry you after y'all done did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We done did all this shit, told everybody we getting married. You know what I'm saying? And made all these plans and spent money here, spent money there, spent money here, spent money here. And now you talking about something you don't want to do it just because of a prenup, you feel me? Well, and that's how most niggas get tripped, because now they like, okay, instead of wasting all this shit, let me go on not do it and go on put faith in her. That's how they get fucked up.
Well, see, I think in that moment,
marriage don't last 6 months.
Yeah, if you get to that point,
and the fucked up part about it is that you don't even have to get married. I seen Blake Griffin situation, and I felt like it was so fucked up.
Blake Griffin used to live in California too now.
No, check this out. Do you know how much he paying child support?
Yeah, lots.
This man pays
like $100 and some thousand a month.
It's about $300,000 a month.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
That is the system of
for one. Maybe it was two. I think it was 2 kids. It might have been 2 kids, but damn.
That is the system of breaking the book.
That's the
you
system.
The book. You the motherfucker that's getting all the money.
Like I said, that's another way to divide and conquer because, like I say, you know what I'm saying. Ain't no nigga gonna wanna fuck with no bitch he gotta pay $300,000 to. I'm sorry, baby. You gonna get this money? Shut the fuck up. I don't wanna hear you. You better not ask me for shit. Your ass better not call me for shit, bitch. You got $300,000 a month. Bitch, you good. Don't ask me for shit. You feel me?
And I bet you she still called.
But guess what?
Nah, she ain't called.
But guess what?
She pushing for more.
Wanna know why it's so fucked up? Because them kids need their daddy. Them kids need their motherfucking father.
True.
You feel me? So that's how it's fucking up. It's fucking up the whole it's fucking black families up, and it's been fucking black families up
and either way, like if you a real type dude, you know what I'm saying? If you paying child support, even if you don't pay your child support, your kids call you and be like, you know, Dad, I need this and that. You gonna still
right?
You gonna do?
You gonna still do?
You gonna do for them?
And that's gonna cause more problems. Cause what's the first thing you gonna ask? If your baby mama, if your child, not even your baby mama, your child call you daddy, I need this, and you know you doing what you supposed to do by law.
What you do with the money,
bitch? What the fuck you doing?
What you doing with the money?
Bitch, I just paid you $300,000.
Where the 300 go?
God damn. So that's another problem, and that I don't think it's never gonna get fixed. But
that's why I think
women should stop this shit. Like stop.
They'll never stop.
And my thing is,
it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
I was finna dig into that little point. I think that most relationships are built off of what you can do for me and what I can do for you.
Right.
And versus saying, who are you and who am I? A lot of us don't even know who we are, men and women. We predicate ourselves off of what we see, what we around. You think about the niggas that say, oh, well, nice guys finish last. Yeah, sometimes it does.
They do.
Sometimes you get an asshole out here. And that asshole is the one that's always reaping the benefits. But that asshole at the end of the day ends up by his goddamn self. Even though he had all this fun during his younger years and going on through, but that nice guy is the one that end up with that wholesome motherfucker. That motherfucker that's right there in his corner. Even though she might be been ran through the streets or whatever, but that's the motherfucker that be like, you know what?
I really don't agree with you, Terry.
You don't agree with me on that one?
God. Wanna know why? Because I feel like it's always the nice guys that's getting taken advantage of.
Well, now you gotta be so nice, but you also gotta have reason to.
It's always, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie. I don't wanna put my business out there, but I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't shit. I ain't
used to be. But I ain't used to be shit.
I done had some of the, you know, I done fucked over some good ass women. You feel?
And it happens. It happens.
You know, I have too. Good. I'm talking about some. You look at them now like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had that. You look at some.
If you good, you the one gonna get fucked over. If you don't give a fuck, you just have them eating out your motherfucking.
It is crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. But
because you a challenge to him.
It's true. And that shit's so true because
you a challenge to him. I gotta change this nigga. The whole motto is change a motherfucker into what you want him to be.
Because I got friends, they good. I got, you know what I'm saying, they go through their shit, but one of my partners here a good guy, and I be just trying to put savage in. Like, man, you need to bring that savage out, but she gonna respect you, Joe.
Right, she gonna respect you.
She gonna respect you at the end of the day. Cause that's all I ask for. You know what I'm saying? When I'm dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on no bullshit. I just ask that you respect me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I.
My whole thing is why you just can't never be like find somebody that's just like compatible? Why is it always gotta be like, if this broad wants you, you don't really want the broad, and then the broad you want, she don't really want you?
Because it's all societal standards.
Nah, ain't no societal standards.
Yeah, it really is. Because
it's like what you want at that particular time. For me,
no, it's like this right here. You may have a broad that's cute as shit. She might be cute as shit, but her body ain't worth a damn. Or to you. So societal say she cute, but she ain't fine enough. You might have a motherfucker that's fine as hell, but ugly as a motherfucker. Oh shit, motherfucker got a body like crazy, but she ain't cute enough to go in public. Societal standards. But when you find a trophy, that top notch motherfucker,
I don't really think that's societal standards though.
Shit,
because it could be.
Bro, how many times you done been out with ugly?
It could be a bad motherfucker you just ain't feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too.
That's true. I get her inside might be.
It is kind of a standard to it because I'm pretty sure you done dealt in your lifetime. You done dealt with a woman that you wouldn't dare be seen with.
Y'all, I'm telling you.
No matter how good she was.
Nigga, you damn near. Oh, I ain't gonna put your age out there, but like you done been out there with some bitch you ain't never want to be seen with.
You goddamn dealt with a bitch. I ain't gonna say how serious you dealt with her.
Right.
But I'm saying you done goddamn tossed it around with a little female. You like, ain't no way in hell.
We finna go nowhere
in public with
but that's different from what I was saying.
Not really.
That's a little bit different.
I'm going on to his point.
Cause see, you gotta think about it. Any broad that you don't want, it's something about her from a societal standpoint that you don't want. Whether it might be, oh, I think she crazy. That's a societal standpoint. Because she may act a certain way that you don't agree with.
But now, did you just throw her away? Did you just throw a good woman away?
It all depends. If that woman is crazy enough to claim you as her boyfriend without telling you, you could throw a good woman away.
You can. That's what I said. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know I have because of my...
And I have too. I'm not gonna
lie. You know what I'm saying? Stubbornness. You know what I'm saying?
Me sitting my way. I don't want to change.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to change. I feel like...
definitely stubborn. We definitely can...
I feel like, nah, baby, you ain't finna come in my... Especially if I'm straight on my own, baby. You not finna come into my shit and try to tell me or try to change what I got going on. Because this is my domain. And that's just what we like that as men. We feel like, okay,
we territorial.
Yeah, this baby. You getting a little too comfortable.
Hold on, baby. Hold your place. I got my place, and then we'll have our place together. It's like the saying is, baby, when I'm with you, I'm with you. But when I ain't.
But what about when we try to change women though?
It's the same thing.
Because like, say for instance, you know what I'm saying? I know me. I know there's no woman that I ever dealt with on a serious note. Every woman, I take pride in it. Every woman that I dealt with on a serious note went out of our situation better than what she came in.
Right. I would
mentally, especially mentally, because I always try to build them on game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always try to, you know what I'm saying, make sure they, you know what I'm saying, they at least learn something from me.
Yeah, I'm like you. I ain't never tried to just. I ain't never tried to break a woman's spirit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
But is that a way, you know what I'm saying? Okay, me seeing some things that she can do better, and me trying to better her. That's the same. We trying to change. That's the same thing that we don't want done to us. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing that we don't want done to us, because she might see some shit that I need to change.
Right.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I see some shit that he need to change and do better. Let me kind of put him on game.
Because if I put him on game,
we don't take it like that. We take this. But I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit like that. But I know I said sometimes I gotta look at it from a different perspective, because I got that bag. Because like I see a female, you know what I'm saying? I see some shit she can do better. She got potential. I be like, yeah, baby, you can do. You be doing. You know what I'm saying? You need to do it like this. You can be doing so much. But facts. Every woman can vouch for that I've been with. You left the situation better than what you came in.
Yeah. That's all.
And I feel like I did my part.
Whether it was a detriment,
whether you know what I'm saying, I got you ready for the next nigga.
Right.
Or if I got you ready for the nigga you were really supposed to be with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I say, you know, I believe everything happens for a reason.
It does.
Right.
You meet a person, you run into people. You run into friends, you run into females, you run into elders, you run into everything for a reason. Everybody is meant to teach you something. Now, Sometimes that lesson ain't always where you want it to be. It ain't always what you want it to be. But sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? I see what a motherfucker is saying.
And this is why I don't take that marriage shit. Like, that's why I ain't gonna say I don't take it serious. I'm gonna say, like, that's not really one of my goals because that's really what I value the most. I value being able to talk to a woman and we connect on a mental level. Like, I value that more than anything because, like, when you can connect mentally, that means that, okay, this is a woman I can sit down and we can actually put some shit together and play, and we can actually watch that plan come into action because we on the same page mentally.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's what you need. That's what exactly what you need.
That's why I value the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Showing everybody that we did, showing everybody that, or acting like we got it all figured out. That's not what I want to do right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I value most right now is being able to come home, let's just say come home from a bad day at work or just a good day, and just being able to connect with you mentally on some shit that, you know what I'm saying, because everybody got, and no matter what you do in life, you should always have goals, you know what I'm saying. Even when you reach your goals, you always have more goals. So having somebody that you can connect with and talk with about your goals and help you, you know what I'm saying, that they really can understand what you're trying to do with your life. That's the most valuable part of a relationship to me. To me, now, some people value other shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people value the sex. Some people value other shit. Some people value that you should look good. That's cool and all. That's a bonus to me.
Right.
But what I value the most is the mind, because like you that's something you can't put a price on.
No.
You feel me? That's something you cannot put a price on.
When you be able to sit down and have a conversation with a woman, a level-headed conversation with a woman, and she can take everything that you said and put it in her thought process and then regurgitate it back to you.
That mean y'all here, man. That mean
you know what I'm saying? She gives it back to you, but she gives it back to you with a add-on. Baby, I see exactly where you coming from, and this is a way that we can make it work. Just like what you were saying, a woman leaves you better than what she was. You gave her add-on.
How many times you gonna get that though? You're not gonna get that.
No, you can. You can, but see the thing about it is,
you really. That's what I'm saying.
No, you live. That's not.
It don't come around every day.
Get that pushback because everybody ain't gonna see your vision.
Everybody not gonna see your vision.
That is true.
That's why I said I done fucked off a couple good girls because I had some that did see my vision and they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, put my shit into play.
You weren't ready for it.
But I ain't gonna say I wasn't ready for it. It just.
You wasn't accepting.
I wasn't mature enough.
That's what I'm saying. You weren't ready for
it. To just like
accept it.
Not accept it because I accepted it because that's really what I wanted, but I was still doing other shit.
That's what I'm telling you.
You still had aspirations of the society.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Not that. It just I was goddamn taken away by temptation. It just we all have that weakness. You know what I'm saying? But and that don't mean that I wasn't in tune with her. That don't mean that I didn't value her. That don't mean nothing. It just mean that I ain't gonna say I was just being a man.
I feel weak.
I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. We all fucked up. We all make mistakes.
I fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? No matter whether you're a man or woman. It just.
But the thing about it is you recognize it.
And you got them, yeah.
And you know, ain't nothing you can do about that now, so it's growth. You use that and you grow, and hopefully in the next, when you get somebody else like that, you can recognize it and keep away from that type of temptation. Because temptation's out there, and I'm gonna tell you this: the worst temptation that I have heard, I ain't never been married, but the worst temptation is when you first get married. Motherfuckers start throwing pussy at you left and right. Motherfuckers ain't never want to fuck with you. You get married, put a ring on your finger, boom.
That's because you newly married. Motherfucker can smell that shit. Oh, this nigga newly married.
So if you can make it out past that, I feel like you can make it. But it's still throughout marriage and relationships and things like that, man. It's a lot of give and take. It's a lot of ups and downs. You know, that's probably why I'm. You know, I feel this is gonna sound fucked up. I feel better by myself than I do when I'm in a relationship.
You need some work, son.
I swear to God, man. It's not lying.
You need some work too, Nick.
I do. I mean, I'm not sitting here sugarcoating with you.
Because there's a lot.
That's why I like.
That's
what we're gonna do on the Sipp City podcast. We're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna keep it real because you know what I'm saying. It's more people out there that just like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. They can help people like us. You know what I'm saying? Because like. That's why I don't really, and that might be another reason to why I'm in the situation I'm in with, not saying I'm in a bad situation, but I'm not really in tune with this shit because like, I look at it to the point where I'm nonchalant about it. I don't give a fuck because I'm good by myself.
Right.
You feel me? Like, baby, listen, either you gonna fuck with me or you ain't. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, I'm straight.
Holla.
And that's how we end up, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, at the end of the day, I'm always be straight. I'm not tripping on shit.
And then, you know, it's not like you don't want a woman or need a woman or value a woman, but, you know, if it comes with a whole lot of bullshit.
And Tara know me. Tara know I value my personal space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my personal space, I got. You feel? I don't want nobody coming into my personal space trying to fuck that up.
And then I definitely don't want to feel smothered.
It's some days I swear to God, and women don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in an era where, especially my era, we communicate on a constant basis, whether it's through text message, phone call. Your girlfriend gonna either text you a lot through the day or call you a lot through the day. And sometimes it be some days where I honestly don't feel like talking.
You see that phone and you be like,
God. And you just come up with a reason not to even. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't no flaw on you, baby. It's just today. I just feel like
I don't feel like all that.
I don't feel like it be some days where I just really just don't feel like talking. I just be like. And get what? When I do that, that cause problem. What you been doing? Why you acting like
you
that?
saw me calling,
or you it ain't even that deep, baby. It just and you try to keep it real with them, but the more women tell me, I want you to keep it real with me, the more I realize they are not ready for this shit.
No,
women are not ready for you to be 100% honest with them.
No. Because they gonna
because they beg for that shit. They beg for keep it honest with me.
That sound like
we got a part 2 to this series.
Down,
we out this.
Alright, we've been going for a minute, man, and I really value the conversation you two niggas have actually given tonight, man. I really do. Anybody got any final thoughts?
Man, you know,
final words.
All the final words I got is, you know, hey, everybody out there, let's strive to start keeping each other, building each other up, black unity. Not even black unity, unity amongst everybody.
You gonna say that after all the shit you just talked about, bitches? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Unity. And quit all this divisive and division. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Divisive and division. Go ahead. D, what you got, bro?
I just say, man, everybody just go for what you know, man.
Go for what you know,
man. Whatever floats your boat. Because like I say, unity ain't for everybody. Some people just want to be off to themselves. Let them motherfuckers. Hey, if that's what you want to do, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, and as long as you ain't out here being negative. Everybody stay positive. That's all I'm gonna leave y'all with the word positivity because that's all I'm about is positive, man. Positive shit.
Hey, man, I enjoyed this conversation. All conversation that we just had tonight. I'm gonna leave with this. I'm gonna tell it like this. At the end of the day, you gotta understand that we're here for one another. We make one another. We gonna build one another. But sometimes everybody ain't made for everybody. And you just got to take that lesson and learn from it. So on that note, I know this is like a difference within the show or whatever, you know, we trying to be a little bit more. I'm gonna say myself, I'm trying to be a little bit more somber, not so crazy with this shit, you know. But don't get it twisted now. The crazy and the comedy coming. But I think this more so was just more of a serious show. It's been a while since we've been back, so you know, I'm a plug once again. You know what I'm saying? A Life with Angela Robertson, Lime Life Productions, not production. That ain't production. Lime Life Cosmetics. I'm sorry. That's the point of the Sipp City podcast.
For y'all ugly motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. for y'all little chicks out here.
You know you ugly, baby. Hey, listen, you spend all this money on other shit, baby. Holla at my girl, man. She gonna get you right.
I got one other person that I actually left out, and it was a young chick I met out in Dallas, Texas. She has a lash company called Top Lashes Co. I'm sorry, I messed my words up on there. Top Lashes Co. on Instagram. She's a eyelash artist out there, and she also works at a bar called the Haywire. I know we ain't got no sponsors from her, but I told her that I was gonna put her on. So y'all go look her up. You know, if you need your lashes and shit done, and I ain't talking about the old little glue-on lashes that look like caterpillars. She actually putting on lash by lash. Y'all go look her up. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, see if everybody need to plug anything. Do you need to plug something? Positivity. TZ.
Unity.
Positivity, unity. And I'm gonna plug this. Fuck with the Sipp City podcast. We out this bitch.